Welcome to Screen Hollywood, the home of movie news and entertainment. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Hello and welcome back to Screen Hollywood, the channel that gives you the real unfiltered take on Tinseltown. If you're new here, welcome! Please hit the like and subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss any updates. Also, bookmark and subscribe to our news website at screenhollywood.com, where you will get the latest entertainment information first. Let's be brutally honest for a moment. When you hear the words reboot or remake, what's your first reaction? If you're anything like us, it's probably a deep, weary sigh, followed by an involuntary eye roll. The Hollywood machine seems stuck in a loop, endlessly recycling classics with often diminishing returns. So, when we first heard whispers that Edgar Wright was rebooting the 1987 Arnold Schwarzenegger cult classic The Running Man, our reaction here at Screen Hollywood was exactly that, a collective groan. Do we really need another one? The original, with its cheesy one-liners, spandex-clad stalkers, and satirical bite, is a perfect slice of 80s action. Why mess with it? For months, production on this film has fallen completely under the radar. A few casting announcements, a director attached, but no real buzz. It felt like just another project on a studio slate, destined to be forgotten. But then, something happened. The first footage, the first trailer dropped at a private industry event, and the descriptions, the leaks, and the official reports started pouring in. And as we saw what they've been cooking up in secret, our cynicism began to melt away, replaced by something we did not expect to feel for this project: genuine, undeniable excitement. This might just be the biggest surprise of the year. What we saw was not a lazy cash grab remake. It looks slick, it looks smart, and it looks like an absolute blast. They might have actually pulled it off. Before we dive into the new stuff, let's pay our respects. The 1987 original is a classic for a reason. Arnie as Ben Richards, framed and forced to fight for his life on a dystopian game show, is iconic. It was a sharp satire of media consumption and reality TV, way ahead of its time. Richard Dawson as the villainous host Killian was pure, smarmy evil. It was violent, it was funny, and it was pure, unadulterated 80s. Trying to step into those shoes is a monumental task. But if you're going to try, you need the right team. And that starts with director Edgar Wright. This is not a director for hire. This is the visionary mind behind Baby Driver, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, and the Cornetto trilogy. Wright is a master of kinetic energy, whip-smart editing, and weaving music and action into a seamless cinematic dance. His involvement alone should have been a sign that this wasn't going to be a standard remake. And then there's our new Ben Richards, Glen Powell. Fresh off his star-making turns in Top Gun Maverick and Anyone But You, Powell has that perfect blend of charisma, swagger, and everyman likability. He's not trying to be Arnold Schwarzenegger, he's bringing his own energy, and from what we've seen, it works. The cast is solid, it's well established, and they have a director who knows exactly what he's doing. So let's get into the trailer itself and why it completely changed our minds. First, the look and feel. The cinematography is stunning. Forget the bright, almost garish look of the 80s original. This is dark, slick, and drenched in neon. The comparison that immediately sprang to mind for us was Blade Runner 2049. It has that same gritty, futuristic, rain-soaked aesthetic that makes the world feel tangible and dangerous. And the action? Wow. The camera movement is incredibly slick and dynamic. It has that visceral, in-your-face feel that we saw in the Extraction films with Chris Hemsworth. The camera doesn't just observe the action, it's a participant, whipping around Powell as he fights for his life, making every punch and every near miss feel incredibly real. But the biggest and most interesting change is the story itself. This isn't just a retread. In the original, Richards was confined to a specific game zone. In this new version, it appears the entire city is the arena. Powell's character is on the run in public society, and it seems any member of the public, any citizen with a camera phone and a weapon, can participate in the hunt to win the prize money for killing him. This is a genius update. It instantly brings to mind the chaotic energy of films like Gamer with Gerard Butler or the citywide manhunts of the John Wick franchise. The entire world is a threat. There are no safe zones. Every alley, every crowd, every stranger is a potential enemy. It raises the stakes exponentially and makes the social commentary even sharper for our modern, hyper-connected, clout-chasing world. And the tone? It looks perfect. The black comedy and cynical jokes seem to land perfectly. It's funny, but in a dark, biting way. And honestly, it's a relief to see a movie that isn't taking itself too seriously or trying to be woke. This isn't a film trying to deliver a heavy-handed lecture. It's a film that knows it's a high-concept action thriller and leans into it with unapologetic glee. It looks like the perfect Friday night popcorn movie. So, what does this all mean for its release this November? We believe The Running Man is set to be the ultimate dark horse at the box office. It's not a superhero movie. It's not part of a massive, pre-existing cinematic universe. It's an R-rated action film based on an 80s property. Because of this, despite the quality we're seeing, it might fall into that unfortunate bracket of not getting the full credit it deserves during its theatrical run. It could get overshadowed by bigger, more event-sized blockbusters. The film has clearly taken inspiration from various other successful movies. Blade Runner, Extraction, John Wick, Gamer. That isn't a bad thing. It shows that Edgar Wright and the team have studied what works and are blending those successful ingredients into something new and exciting.
Our forecast? From what we've seen so far, this film will absolutely do itself justice on release day. It will likely get great reviews and build strong word of mouth from audiences who do see it. But we predict it will do its major numbers when it hits streaming. This feels like the kind of movie that will explode online. People will discover it at home, be blown away by how good it is, and it will dominate the streaming charts for weeks, cementing its status as a modern cult classic. This is not the lazy remake we feared. This is a smart, stylish, and thrilling reinvention that respects the original's concept while forging its own identity. We went from skeptics to believers. What do you think? Are you excited for the Running Man reboot? Do you think it can top the Arnie original? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. And if you appreciate the real story behind the movies, make sure you like this video, subscribe to Screen Hollywood, and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the game zone.